Alright, sorry guys, my battery died. Anyway, I'll show the poster as well. This did come with a poster after all. But anyway, as I was saying, Tenacious D Tenacious D are one of those bands that they kind of like intentionally go on hiatus and never put out an album in like 6 or 7 years. And I don't know. The last album I cared about was probably this album, and the fourth album was just okay. Anyway, pretty cool poster of Jack and KG. And actually, I'll even show this. I think it has the download code in there too. Yeah, it does. There's a song called Quantum Leap, which is only on the deluxe CD, but does come with a download code as well. But that's not the cool part. The cool part is this. I actually have two, not one, but two magazine clippings of Tenacious D that I kept for so long. And this is, oh no, never mind, that was part of the original design. So I have that still. From October 24th, 2014. That's a pretty cool picture. Yeah, I've never actually seen Tenacious D live. I would like to one day. For sure. When they come back, I'm sure they're going to be bigger than ever. And hopefully it'll be a better album than the third one, because the third one I just didn't really... It wasn't my thing, you know? It wasn't my bag. Let's see. It was based on a cartoon. I say cartoon really lightly, because it's really more like a slideshow, which, you know, it was okay for what it was. Yeah, I'm looking, you know, when the next album comes out, sure that'll be so much better. Because who knows what the D are gonna do next? They're always unpredictable. Is that in there? Alright, good. Here we got one of my favorite punk bands of all time. Some of you may like them, some of you may not. I'm going to have to cover the front. This is the Murder Junkies with Roadkiller. If you don't know who the Murder Junkies are, this was GG Allin, his backing band. They continued after Gigi died, and they put out three full lengths, and this is the first one from 2011. I got this directly on what was it? Amazon. This has One Rail Away, Hated in Life, I Hate You, my IFD, Dope Sick, Stab You 50 Times. Just awesome album. This is an OG press from 2011. I also have the CD on Music Video Distributor. Yeah, really good band. This was the first album with P.P. Duvet on vocals. Definitely a fantastic album for sure. I've actually met Merle a couple times. in the past. He's actually a pretty cool dude. Then we got their second album, which if you had asked me like a couple years ago, I would have said this is my favorite, but A Killing Tradition. This is such a good album. Every song on this is so good. There's probably a couple of things I can't show, whatever, screw it. But this has, I've seen worse. This has Get Dead Real Soon, You Should Kill Yourself Too, Everyone I Know Is an Asshole, Less Is More, Shit Princess. I believe this record's actually pretty rare too. I think it was only limited to like 500 copies. I like the center labels. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, fantastic, fantastic stuff. I know Merle does not particularly care for this album because the production was done by their old guitarist, Bill Weber. But, you know. And I do agree, like, some of the vocals on this could be a little more turned up. Or it could have been, but, you know. Whatever. And I'm definitely going to have to censor some of this. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, here we go. This is Killing for Christ's Sakes. This is their third and, as of this recording, their most recent album. Oh, shoot. I can't show half of this. This is the most recent one. It's actually, if I can cover this up, I'll show this. It's also signed by Merle, because I bought this directly from him. Great album. Your Blood, Skin the Kitty, I Like Cops to Kill, Antisocial, Merle's Porch, Destroy, Put 'Em Up or Die is a banger. I think this album is actually a little more raw than their previous stuff, but it's actually still really good. Skin the Kitty, that's a good song. And they've been saying for the past like 10 years that they're going to record another one, but I don't know. We'll see. I would definitely like to see a follow-up. Come on, get in there. Anyway, I'd like to see a follow-up to this. Yeah, definitely check out the Murder Junkies. Great stuff. We got now on the complete opposite spectrum of music-wise. Got the best of Peter, Paul, and Mary. This is folk rock. I forgot where they're from, but it's classic from the 60s. I have a couple other Peter, Paul, and Mary records. Rest in peace, Peter passed away. This is actually a Japanese album. And I got it in a record store, or a thrift store. Not even that. I got it at a yard sale. And it has the original inner, which has all the lyrics in English. It says, "This land is your land, if I had a hammer, 500 miles puff, blown in the wind." They were great. And this is actually... did I show the gatefold? I don't think I showed the gatefold. Probably not. But if I did anyway, here it is. And this is on red vinyl. It really needs to be cleaned badly. I think this is from the late 60s, this copy. Yeah, Pierre Paul and Mary are one of those like groups, only like one of the only folk groups I actually really like. There might be more, but for now, Pierre Paul and Mary, classic folk. Try to look at what other records I have. Another record my uncle bought me. I think this is I'm pretty sure this is Mormon. Bullfrogs and Butterflies. But like it's like religious. But it's like Mormon like Mormon music. I'm pretty sure. Songs from the A Gap Land by Candle and the Ape Gap Force Prep School. So this has to be from like Utah or something like that. The Music Machine. 1977, okay. Wait, this isn't even the right... Is this the right record? This isn't even the right album. This is The Music Machine by Candle. It's somehow in the record... Whatever. It's on the same label, but... Whatever. I don't even know why I even have... You know what? Let's go into Goodwill. I don't even care about that. Unless if anyone wants to buy it from me. You know, you don't get the album, but... Yeah. Get something different. And then we have another record that I absolutely don't care about. If anyone wants me to buy this from me, feel free to. You know what? Or I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to my mom's friend, Madonna, with Everybody. This was Madonna's very first record. Or her first public out record. It's a single. Of course, on Sire. It's got Everybody and the dub version. Got it at a Goodwill a long time ago. You know, I'm not into Madonna, nor is my mom. So, I mean, my mom used to like Madonna, but I don't know. She's kind of moved on from it, and honestly, I kind of have too. Her friend still loves Madonna, though, so yeah, maybe she'll enjoy this in her collection. So I'll make sure to set that on the side. We got Rakim, the 18th Letter. This is a promo vinyl from 1997. It's rap. Although, for whatever reason, my copy only came with one record. It doesn't have the entire album in it. It just has record 1. It's pretty dirty and scratched, too. That's nice. I do like Rakim. Pretty good rapper. Just wish it came with the full album. And wow, oh wow. It's really coming apart, isn't it? It was only like $1, not even that, like 50 cents at a yard sale or whatever. So I'm not going to complain, but it's like, you could have at least given me the full album. What? What? Okay. So I guess I have 2 copies of this thing. Okay. I didn't know that. Comes in the gatefold. The other copy didn't. It's weird. Does this actually have the album? Well, it has the book inside. What's, you know... Okay, so I can show this record more, so at least I have this copy of the album. It's like lyrics. It's like a lyric sheet. I think this is from Canada. Now that I think about it, so... Does this actually have the album in it, though? That's what counts. Yes, it does. Okay, I can show you the album now. This is what the album's supposed to look like. This is from 1978, so... Yeah. That was so weird. I completely forgot I had 2 of them in there. And one of them wasn't even the actual album. I need to put a new sleeve for this. Yeah, okay. That's a nice surprise. Good to know I have 2 copies of that. I'll keep that one, though. The other one I'm going to get rid of. This record I need to get rid of as well, because this is an OG press, but it sounds like garbage and it's unplayable. It's the B-52s. You know, classic weird garage rock. I mean, it's got Rock Lobster on it. That's the only reason I even bought this thing. It comes with the original enter, though. Too bad the record's in terrible condition. It was like $1, so, you know. Rock Lobster's a good song, though. Yeah, it's definitely has seen better days. I don't know, I'm not that big of a B-52s fan. Other than that song. I don't know, maybe they're good. I'll definitely have to get another copy, though, because this is just complete... It skips so much. But that's what you get for $1, I guess. Maybe the repress sounds better, I don't know. This, okay, here we go. Here's another punk band. This is the Lowdowns, Digging a Hole in the Middle of the World. Original press on Junk Records. This is like scum punk kind of stuff. And it's actually really good. Now that I think about it, I think these guys are from Washington because it says the Soundman at the Crocodile, and that was a venue in Washington. If you like a scum punk, this is just for you. Made in the USA and dang proud of it. It's on red vinyl. Yeah, definitely check out the Lowdowns. Really good stuff. I think they have more material, but I don't have it. Can I get the record inside? Let's find out. Oh, I was doing it wrong like an idiot. Okay. I got this record for cheap at, where'd I get it? Hot Topic. Chris Woolard and the Ship Thieves, Canyons. It's like indie rock. It's okay. It's been a while since I've actually spun this. I remember it being okay from what I remember hearing. Does it come with a sleeve? It doesn't come with a sleeve. It does come with a download code, though. And it also comes with a little inner, which is a poster. Well, not a poster, but it's like an inner, which has lyrics and some nice pictures inside. Yeah, I remember this was kind of like indie rock, or, you know. It wasn't bad, though. And this is on a blue, a really kind of nice, clear blue vinyl. I like the label pics, or label photos or whatever. Yeah, I remember it being okay. I'm sure you could probably still get copies of this, no doubt. On Discogs, if you look. I know Hot Topic doesn't sell vinyl anymore, which is stupid. I don't even understand why Hot Topic stopped selling vinyl. Whatever. Ray Conniff. I think this is actually my grandpa's. It's got a love theme from Godfather, The Way of Love theme from Shaft, stuff like that. Classic 70s music right here. What album? What year is this? Probably 70. Oh, 72. Okay. Because Shaft and Godfather came out kind of back to back, sort of. And there's the Columbia label. Yeah, Ray Conniff. The singer you never heard, like, the only time you would have heard, excuse me, the only time you have ever heard of Ray Conniff is that if anyone mentioned a theme from like a movie or something, or just films, mainly. Can I get this? There we go. Thank you. Check out Ray Conniff, though. Or not. I don't know. Maybe you'd find it boring. I don't know. Trying to look. You got Climb. What is this? Climax featuring Sonny Gershie. I think this is like garage rock, I think. It's been forever since I've actually listened to this. I don't know. My uncle got it for me for nothing. It's like, thanks. Rocky Road Records, 1972. It's not Sonny from Sonny and Cher. It's a different Sonny. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing out. because I don't recognize this at all. I think I played it once a long time ago. It's been forever, but I don't know. Might be good. I have to just listen to it again. I like how the record kind of opens like this. Got the original soundtrack to Animal House with a stupid Goodwill sticker on there. But yeah, the soundtrack to Animal House says, "Money, that's what I want. Let's dance. Twisting the night away. Shamalama Ding Dong. Hey Paul," and of course the song Animal House. Shout. The soundtrack. Good soundtrack. I like the movie as well. But for whatever reason, I don't actually own a copy of the album or the movie, so it needs to be fixed. Well, no, wait, do I? No, I don't. Okay. I was thinking of American Graffiti. Yeah, this whole movie started the whole college comedy trend that became just like, this is a good movie, don't get me wrong, Animal House is, but the whole genre of college comedies got so beat down to the ground that it's been done to death. It's at this point like beating the ashes of a horse now. You don't see it ever now, which is, because it got beat down, My brother loves this band. I do too. America with Hat Trick. This has a Muskrat Love, She's Gonna Let You Down, Rainbow Song, It's Life, Green Monkey. I have a couple of America albums. I don't have everything they ever put out though. Comes with the original inner sleeve, and it's on Warner. This is when they started doing the palm tree logo. Yeah, check out America. Really good alt rock, soft rock, classic rock. It's rock. Here we got Daryl Hall, John Oates with H2O. This is an original press. I think this album is the one with Maneater on it. Loved Hall & Oates. Yep, Maneater. 1982, Crime Pays. One on One, that's a good song. Go Solo, which is ironic because Hall & Oates literally went solo like years later. Now they can't stand each other, and now Hall & Oates are no longer a thing. But yeah, this album's really good. I've always dug Daryl Hall and John Oates. I know some people would kind of scoff at me for that, but whatever. I mean, I showed the Greatest Hits album, right? This is a great, great, great pop punk band. If you remember my cassette video, I said that Tenement was one of my favorite pop punk bands today that are still going on. And I would say, and I agree, but Band Overboard are another great example of a pop punk band I love. I used to listen to this album non-stop in early high school. Just brings me to a happier time. Fantasy Girl, she's got her own man now. I Like You, that was the first song I ever heard from Man Overboard. This is a 2012 repress. World Favorite's a great song too. You're my favorite girl I ever met, yeah. It's actually on white vinyl. I don't know how the limitation to this, but I do remember this record being really, really, really fun. Stupid little fantasy world, you're my fantasy girl. Yeah, check out Band Overboard. I believe they're still going on. I believe. Last I checked, they were. I need to really get more Man Overboard in my collection. I only paid $13 for it too, which is crazy. This is another record from my grandpa. Rowan, the soundtrack to Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. Basically, this was the beginning of skits on, skit comedy shows. This was pre-Saturday Night Live. So it's got like all the classic Rowan and Martin, Artie Johnson, Ruth Buzzy, Goldie Hawn, Gary Owens. So this has like a lot of like skits. Not a lot of people from the show are alive anymore. And it's an original press. Some people would say Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In is like cheesy now, and I kind of agree to a point. But before Saturday Night Live, that was the show that everybody was talking about. And Saturday Night Live basically probably wouldn't have existed without this show, so, nor would Mad TV, and nor would a lot of other shows. Or even So Random, if you really want to go that far. I know that's like more of a kid's show, but whatever. I think this might be an OG press. I'm not 100% sure. This is the Jackson 5 with ABC. This is really good. Really good soul, R&B, whatever you want to call it. This is like Jackson 5 at their best. They just put out album back to back. They're just so good. This has ABC, The Love You Save, One More Chance, La La Means I Love You, I Found That Girl. Just, I love the Jackson 5. To me, the Jackson 5 are so much better than like the Jacksons version. Like, this is just great. I think this is an original press from 1970. The last I played it still sounded pretty good. So whoever owned it took really good care of it. ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. And I even own the first Jackson 5 album, and the third. The third is a crappy repress, though. And I'll show that when we get to it. But yeah, Jackson 5, ABC. Oh, whoop. Put that in sleeve. That's how easy love can be. Now on the complete opposite spectrum of stuff, again, we got Loud Rocks. This is really rare on vinyl. I have it on CD too. I couldn't believe I even found a copy of this on vinyl. This is like a bunch of metal bands and rap artists doing songs together. Like, it's got so many great freaking songs. It's got System of a Down and Wu-Tang Clan doing Shame, Static X and Dead Prez doing Hip Hop, great song. Sugar Ray and the Alcoholics with Make Room, which is weird to me, they're not even metal. Everlast and Mobb Deep, Shook Ones. Crazy Town and the Alcoholics, Only When I'm Drunk. Seven Dust and Exhibit, See What You See Is What You Get. Ozzy Osbourne and Tony Iommi doing with Wu-Tang Clan doing. I can't talk. Ozzy Osbourne and Tony Iommi with Wu-Tang Clan doing For Heaven's Sake 2000. And Sick of It All with Mobb Deep. The Survival of the Fist. Just the album is so good. This is actually, I believe, a promo copy. It's a 2-record set. If you can find a copy of this, vinyl or CD, get it. Yeah, I'll even show the other vinyl. Does this come with an insert? Yeah, it does. See the Loud Rocks? I remember I don't know, it wasn't this, it was like the South Park soundtrack. That had the System of a Down. No, it was this, I think. No, it wasn't, never mind. I was thinking of the South Park theme, or soundtrack, or Chef Aid, which I actually don't have on vinyl. I have it on CD, but I don't have it on vinyl. But if you could get this is good. Put the inner sleeves back. And only, how much was this? $9. What a steal. Because last I checked, the vinyl press of this was really hard to find. I showed a couple of 45s of this guy. I even own the album. Billy Idol. This is one original press my mom had with Rebel Yell. This of course has Rebel Yell on it with white. Does this have White Wedding on it? No, but it has Eyes Without a Face. Now I know people are probably going to read comments and be like, oh, you know, Billy Idol isn't real punk. Well, he was at one point. This is like kind of pop rock. Let's be honest with ourselves. But it's not bad. It's pretty good. Just because it changed genres doesn't mean it's bad. On Chrysalis. Good stuff though. Although honestly I really do prefer... Wait, does this have Dancing with Myself on it? No, it doesn't. It has Rebel Yell though. I was going to say, like, the original version of Dancing with Myself was by Generation X. Before you ask, that autograph is not real. It's printed on there. I never met Billy Idol. I'd like to one day. That'd be cool. And I don't have every Billy Idol album out there. One day, though. Oh man, so many records. This is a really crappy condition copy of the soundtrack to... No, this is actually a read-along with Bambi. It's missing... It's missing the whole frickin' book. There's supposed to be pages with this thing. And it's in terrible condition. Why do I even have this still? It's on the Disneyland purple label. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is not gonna play. Why do... I didn't buy this. I don't think. I don't know, whatever. Oh yeah. It's terrible. That's a really terrible condition. Who used this as a frisbee? Seriously. Well, I know what's going in the Goodwill pile. It's useless. It doesn't have the pages and the record's thrashed. So what's the point of keeping that? Unless anyone wants it, I mean, it's for sale. I wouldn't. I'd be, you know. I feel bad selling off a badly conditioned copy though. Anyway, Cat Stevens' greatest hits. You either love Cat Stevens or you like Ted Nugent, and I don't know. This is good though. It even tells when each song was from each album. Black vinyl on A&M. I think this is actually... What year is this? I think... I remember Ace Frehley from Kiss was on some TV show. And he was like on the air. And he showed, I think, this album or something else. And he was like, this is a Cat Stevens album. My advice, don't. But no, I do like Cat Stevens, though. You either like him or you don't. We got through more than half of the box. This will be a multi-parter. Alright, this is the only way you could get a physical copy of this without downloading it. This is the Foo Fighters, the Saint Cecilia EP. This is their EP that came out in 2015, I want to say. Pretty good EP, of course. The song Saint Cecilia is great. Iron Rooster is another good song. My brother told me to get this. And I think I have a burnt CD copy of the original. And I wanted a physical copy, so decided to buy one. And they released it on, I think it was Record Store Day. Back in 2015, I want to say. So yeah, I've had it for a while. I like the Foo Fighters. Always have. I know some people do not care about them, especially after the news of, you know, Dave being not loyal, but whatever, I don't really care. You know, music is good. That's all that counts to me. Having fun with Elvis on stage. So many Elvis fans were so pissed off when this came out because all it is recordings of Elvis talking on stage. They put out this album out and it's audio recordings of like in the middle of like when Elvis wasn't talking, and it's like him, what you call it, like just banter. That's really all it is, but it's entertaining because it's like you get to hear Elvis say the stupidest jokes in the world, and it's hilarious. A talking album only. It's actually pretty hard to find. I don't even think this album even came out on CD. I don't know why more bands don't do this. I actually think it's a glorious and genius idea. I know some people would think that's stupid, but I'm not most people. But, you know. Yeah, if you want something different for an Elvis album, check out Having Fun with Elvis on Stage. You might find some humor out of it.